Stop scrolling if you love horror legends. Today's villain is the Pale Nurse, the ghostly terror from the cult horror film Midnight Ward. Her story begins in the 1950s, where she was once Nurse Eleanor Gray, a kind-hearted caregiver at St. Augustine Hospital. When a deadly outbreak swept through the hospital, Eleanor worked tirelessly to save her patients, but a tragic mistake led to the death of several under her care. Racked with guilt and unfairly blamed by the town, she took her own life in the abandoned East Wing. Yet Eleanor's spirit never left. Now known as the Pale Nurse, she haunts the hospital's shadowy corridors, her face hidden beneath a blood-stained mask. Her powers are chilling. She can manipulate the lights, create terrifying illusions of endless hallways, and induce paralyzing fear in anyone who dares enter her domain. The Pale Nurse preys on those who disrespect the sick or mock the suffering, forcing them to relive her final moments of despair and sorrow. Her legend serves as a haunting reminder. Kindness saves lives, but cruelty haunts forever. Like, follow, and subscribe for more horror legends.